Hey, what's up? It's your boy JP clocking in. I'm coming back with you guys with another video. And the topic of this video is going to be why I believe that, forced confidence is a myth. Like a lot of people love to say some shit like, just have confidence, bro. Just be confident. But the sad reality is confidence can only come from positive experiences, and that's something people just don't want to admit. Some people, all these gurus on the internet, all these masculine moguls on the internet, all these dating coaches and shit say, looks don't matter, and just be confident, just be assertive. But the reality is your confidence is like another chemical in your brain. It can only be, it can only be built through positive experiences that replay in your head. So if you have enough positive experiences replaying in your head, your body is gonna automatically be confident. But if you have nothing but negative experiences, but embarrassing experiences from people, you're not gonna be able to muster up confidence. You're just not, bro. And that's just something that people just don't want to come to grips with, bro. People will just lie, bro, and say, confidence come from the heart, confidence come from, your how much you want something and some shit like that. But it's all fucking crap. You need positive experiences, you need self-assuring experiences, you need you need reassuring experiences, so your brain can automatically program itself to be confident. That's why you have pretty people have all the confidence in the world, because they get told that they're pretty everywhere they go. You have pretty girls who get told that they're pretty everywhere they go. So when you see them, they carry themselves like they have all the confidence and all the ego and all the arrogance in the world, because the world reinforces that in their head. It reinforces that in their head. you know They've never been told they've been ugly, so it's impossible for them not to have confidence. Confidence is built through positive experiences, not through sheer force, like people like to believe. You know, Even with the guys, bro, the guys who fucking three bitches a night every fucking day, they have all the confidence in the world, man. They're egomaniacs. They're psychos. You know, they carry themselves like they're better than every fucking body else, because their positive experiences make them that way. Just like when you see a ugly looking dude, he's kind of awkward. He's kind of shy. He's kind of reserved. He's not as outwardly arrogant, because he doesn't have the positive experiences in his head that makes him have confidence like the pretty people. you know but nobody wants to say that, bro. Nobody wants to say that. Everybody's trying to sell you something. Everybody's trying to say, hey, just be confident, bro. Just be confident, bro. Just show that you're confident, bro. But you gotta understand, some people can't do it, man. They can't do it. It hasn't been reinforced to them to have that confidence. you know it hasn't been reinforced. you know it hasn't been You know, it hasn't been instilled in them to have confidence through their experiences, bro. Some people in life have only had negative experiences. Some people in life has only ever been bullied. They've been humiliated. They've been persecuted. They've been absolutely emotionally destroyed all their life. So to have confidence would be to, it just feels out of place for them. It feels forced. It feels like something is wrong. It feels out of place for them to have confidence with all the horrible experiences that they've experienced. You know, so don't listen to these guys talking about, all these life coaches, all these dating coaches talking about be confident and just assert yourself, and have initiative and all that shit, man. None of that shit means anything, bro. None of it means anything, man. Confidence is a luxury that not everybody gets to be able to afford. Confidence is built through experiences, and good experiences is built through looks. I'm sorry, you guys. It just is what it is, man. Confidence is built through good experiences, and good experiences is built through looks. End of story. If you have the look, you're going to have the good experiences, and then you're going to have the confidence. Point blank, period. You know? It's a three-man weave. It's a three-step process. You got to have the look first. Then through the looks, you're gonna have the good experiences, and through the good experiences, you're gonna gain confidence over a period of time. But if you don't have the looks to begin with, nothing else is gonna fall in place for you, you guys. It's just not in the cards for you. I'm sorry. You will never be confident because you will never have the experiences that builds that confidence. I'm sorry, you guys. Confidence, just like anything else in this world, is is conditional. You don't have the conditions met for you to have confidence. You know. But that's one thing I've really experienced in life, man. You know, I hate growing up when people used to sell us that everybody can have confidence, man. It's not real, man. It's not real. I remember one time I was in class, and this guy I knew, he liked this girl, and she was beautiful, man. She was beautiful. You know, he was trying to get at her so bad. He was so confident. He was so assertive. And she absolutely fucking dissed him in front of the entire class. And the entire class was literally just laughing at him. He was laughing at him. And after that day, he was never that confident again. He was never that assertive again. He never took initiative ever again. He was quiet, he was reserved, he was to himself. He barely made eye contact with people. And that's just what it is. And that's just what it is, you guys. Confidence comes with a price, just like everything else in this world. You can, you can try to force it. You can be a fucking poor, ugly dude and try to force confidence, but people are just gonna look at you like, what the fuck is he doing? like, why is he doing that? They're gonna look at you like you're just an out of place item on a shelf. They're gonna look at you like you're hot sauce in the cleaning aisle. They're gonna look at you like you're hot sauce next to Clorox. Like, what the fuck is this doing here? You can try to force it. You can try to override it, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. People are going to see through you, bro. They're going to see you for what you are. They're going to see you for a phony. They know you haven't had good experiences to have this confidence because everything is look based. Everything is aesthetic based. They're going to look at you like, what the fuck? What is he doing? There's no one in the world that this guy has had the good experiences to have this type of arrogance and bravado. Confidence comes with a price, man. Not all of y'all will ever have a lot of people will never ever have the chance to feel confident. Never, ever. It's just not in the cards for some of you. It's not in the cards. I'm sorry, you guys. You need positive experiences to build that confidence. If you never have those experiences, the confidence will never be there, truly. And if you try to force it, bro, people will ridicule you and bully you even more. You're better off staying quiet. You're better off staying quiet. It's a sad world we live in, you guys. It's a sad, sad fucking world we live in where, everything comes with a condition. Everything has a transactional price tag attached to it. Confidence comes with a price. Love comes with a price. Loyalty comes with a price. Decency comes with a price. Respect comes with a price. Consideration comes with a price. Kindness comes with a price. Friendships come with a price. It's like everything comes with a condition in this fucking world, bro. And confidence is no different, man. But that's my rant, you guys. That's my fucking rant. That's my rant. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe. Share. I'm looking to drop 10 videos in a row to make up for lost time. I'm looking to drop banger after banger for you guys. It's your boy JP, and I am clocking out. Make sure to hit the Cash App at jayhan25, JAYHAN 25. It's in the description in my bio. Thank you, guys.